in the woods off Old Sandwich Road lies Clam Pudding Pond, the colonial era's original roadside restaurant, says historian Jim Baker.
Clam pudding is basically halfway between Sandwich and Plymouth. And so people used to stop there and they'd have lunch. They'd have what they call clam puddings, all the scallop clams, and they carry it in leather bags.
Old Sandwich Road is in Elizabeth Colbert's backyard. She grew up in Plymouth and now lives at the Pine Hills.
It's just a beautiful spot, all the trees, all the history, and thinking about how many people have lived there and walked that path as well. It's very cool.
The Cape Cod Canal cut Plymouth off from Sandwich in 1914, but that's no reason to cut our journey short. Instead, we'll end it with a hearty meal, not roadside, but canal side, at Fisherman's View in Sandwich.
We were on the east end of the canal. It's Cape Cod Bay that you see right out here.
Bob Colbert is Elizabeth's dad and co-owner of Fisherman's View.
There's about 14 to 15,000 vessels a year that transit the canal. And that's one of the blessings of being here is we sit here and we can watch boats all day long, especially in the summertime.
Colbert and his family have deep roots in the commercial fishing industry, but they had zero restaurant experience when they opened this waterfront destination in 2016. What they did have was a vision.
We are truly seat to table from our fishing fleet. We buy directly from fishing boats, not only ours, but other local boats.
Not only does seafood come straight off the boats and into the kitchen, it also goes to this in-house market. One specialty item has an unlikely origin story.
So these are the Jonah crabs that we catch out here in the North Atlantic. And each one of the boats out there can catch anywhere from 600,000 to 800,000 pounds per year. In addition to the lobsters, it's labor intensive, but it's such a sweet meat.
Colbert says that years ago, he and his brother Denny used to pull in Jonah crabs alongside their lobster catch.
We had room on the boat, and we were like, why throw them back over? And so over the 38 years we were doing it, developed quite a crab market.
Fisherman's View is a true family business, from the ownership to many of the hosts and staff. The menu is as expansive as the view.
We always have the Cape Cod staples that people know and enjoy, from, the lobster rolls. Then we also do some more chef-driven dishes. Our seared sea scallops right now are over a bed of spring peas and asparagus risotto. We have sushi that we do,
as well as spice-crusted ahi tuna, French onion dip, and Jonah crab hummus, a house favorite. Not to mention this lobster and crab bucket that needs its own table. From the woods and farms of Old Sandwich Road to the waters of Cape Cod Bay, hundreds of years later, there are still new stories to tell in one of New England's oldest corners.
You can travel, whether it's Old Sandwich Road or you go down Route 6A here in Sandwich, you can really see the history of the place. You can still feel, even in this area here, you can still feel what it was like.
Lovely. And the area where Fisherman's View is located used to house a fish house and an ice plant. When the Colberts bought the property, they really had to start from scratch. They designed their restaurant using a home computer, despite the fact that, as Bob told us, the only thing he had ever built prior to the restaurant was a treehouse about 40 years ago.